Hey guys, we're live.
Hello, welcome to Live at 5. I'm Beth Stevens.
I'm Paul Wontorek, and here we are. We're going to talk about news, maybe a little gossip, probably not.
No.
And we have an amazing guest, one of our favorite, maybe not one of, maybe
our favorite person of all time, maybe.
All time.
All time. Beth Leavel from BANDSTAND.
BANDSTAND! Yeah, we love Beth Leavel.
That's what you're hearing.
She knows of Tonys.
She knows of Tonys.
She knows all about that.
She knows whence of
She knows how to win one.
She knows how to be one?
Yeah.
Okay, whatever.
Yeah.
I don't know what I'm talking about. It's been a long day.
Anyway, we're going to get to her. We adore her, and we're thrilled she's here. She just did a matinee, so, we love that. Showbiz. Showbiz. Beth, speaking of great roles for Beth Leavel, there's a Cher musical. There's a Cher musical. We knew about this. The Cher bio musical.
Right.
And so Cher last night took to Twitter. And
You're very grand today.
I love that. She decided to announce that it's coming to Broadway in 2018, next year.
This is the Rick Ellis pen.
Yes, it's Rick Ellis, Jason Moore directing, and Christopher Gattelli choreographing.
That's a very creative team.
3 actresses will play Cher. And they've done workshops of it, and we've been hearing about it. We knew it was happening. I know Cher went and saw it, I think, and tweeted about what she thought of it, that she cried and all that.
Oh, my God.
And it's happening next year on Broadway. It's happening. So
That's amazing.
Get ready, people. Get ready for the tunes and the fashion.
That's right, all those Bob Mackie gowns.
Well, wait a minute. So will it be actual Bob Mackie costs? Because he has designed shows before, or will be people recreating Bob Mackie?
Nobody cares. They just want to see the backside. That's all I'm saying.
Bare cheeks. Okay, Crazy for You, which I believe
Beth
wasn't
Leavel
Beth
knows
Leavel
whence that
in
came
Crazy for You?
Do we know?
It's like that, it's a Kevin Bacon thing. She's in the middle of everything. Crazy for You is coming back to Broadway. So this was a big hit in the early night. I mean, it ran a long time. It won the Tony in 1992. I was very bitter that I was bitter that year. Do you know why I was bitter?
Probably because of
It beat falsettos. Because it beat falsettos. I like them both. And Jelly's Last Jam was great too. It was fun back then. You kids were not old enough.
Broadway used to be
know.
fun.
92 was a good year on Broadway. We had Guys and Dolls.
All right,
I'm just saying, it was a good year. Beth Leavel remembers.
The year I was born.
I don't want to hear that.
Anyway, Crazy for You. So they did that concert last year, right? And Susan Stroman, the original choreographer, directed and choreographed the new version with Tony Yazbek and Laura Osnes of BANDSTAND.
That's right.
And now they're bringing it back to Broadway. They're announcing a pre-Broadway LA production in February 7th to March 18th.
But no casting yet, right?
At the Center Theater Group. We don't know who's in it. The concert also starred Rachel Bloom, Rachel Dratch, all the Rachels, and Jerry O'Connell. So yeah, that's cool.
Gotcha.
And Kristin Chenoweth has a new hosting gig. She's done this before, actually. She's hosting the Television Critics Association Awards. She's hosted that in the past.
She's cozying up to the critics.
Yeah, she's cozying up to the critics. She knows of television. She won an Emmy, right? For what show?
She did, for Pushing Daisies.
Good job, Beth.
Thank you for the pop quiz, Paul.
1776. They're doing a concert version at 54 Below. Kyle Scatliff is playing John Adams, and Carrie St. Louis is Abigail Adams. And do you want to guess when that's happening? July 3rd and 4th. Get it?
Oh, get it.
At 7 p.m. and 9:30.
It just hit me like that, yes.
There's going to be a Princess Diana musical. I've heard some whispers about this. So
And also some TV stuff is going on.
Every musical on Broadway is a bio musical. This is the thing we're doing. Everything's going to be based on someone's life.
This is what we're doing, you guys. This is what's going down.
It's all just based on someone's life. So we're doing Diana. And this is actually a really interesting creative team. So it's the guys that made Memphis and won the Tony for Memphis, was a Tony winner in 2010. I'm a big Memphis lives in me.
You know a lot about what's going on.
Memphis
I
lives
have no
in
memory.
me.
It all feels
Beth
like
knows this. Memphis lives in me.
Yes, cockadoo.
Jodi Pietro, David Bryan, and Christopher Ashley, who's nominated for Come From Away this year.
Right.
They'll develop this musical at the Vassar Powerhouse series in Poughkeepsie,
yes.
which is like where that's like where American Idiot started. A lot of shows start there, so it's a fancy place to do things. Jodi Pietro's Ernest Shackleton Loves Me, the off-Broadway show that he wrote, is on TV tonight. It's on Broadway HD tonight. You can watch it.
You can do that.
From the comfort of your internet connection tonight at 8 p.m. So there's that. The Pearl Theater Company is closing. It's an off-Broadway theater company. It's been around since 1984. It was founded by a bunch of actors in 84. 33 seasons. It's done financial trouble.
That's too bad.
Sorry, Pearl. Pearl. I immediately thought Pearl's a singer.
Yeah, and you're looking
What's
at
going on with
me.
Smoky Joe's Cafe, by
That's
the
a
way?
good question. Why are you
What's
looking
going
at
on?
me?
Another show
I
from
don't
Beth
have any
Leavel.
insight into
Where's
it.
Smoky Joe's Cafe? Pearl's
You're
a
just
singer.
spiraling down from the 90s to the 80s. I can't.
My energy's up when Beth Level's in the room. Oh my God, did you watch the catch-up yet? I don't think you have.
I watched like the first 2 minutes and I'm already hooked.
The catch-up episode, this is where we bring two people that know each other and like each other together, typically former co-stars. Kristin Chenoweth and Jen Colella are not former co-stars, but they're BFFs and maybe more. And no, I think they dated once. But
Okay.
yeah, anyway, they're really, really good friends and they're hilarious together. You have to watch this. Kristin Chenoweth, of course, they're both Tony nominated.
Yeah.
Going to the Tonys on Sunday. Kristin is up for Falsettos and he's in Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. And Jen Colella, of course, is in Comfortable Weight. She just won a Drama Desk Award. You have to watch this video. They are hilarious. Jennifer Ely did a My First Time video about her.
My first time winning a Tony.
Her
She
Tony
has
win.
two.
She has two.
And
yeah.
the first time she was up against
Her mother.
Rosemary Harris.
Yes.
Little known fact.
James Corden, you know, he does these he does musicals on his show.
In the middle of the street or
The Late Late
something.
Show.
Yeah,
He did Mary
that's
Poppins.
that's his thing.
So watch that. Oh, here's something fun. All of a sudden today on Broadway.com, all the photos are bigger. So enjoy that. Fun fact. Click
Magic.
around. You'll notice
Magic.
the photos are bigger.
I didn't know that.
Beth requested it, so
learning
we
things.
developed it.
Yeah.
And finally, we made a crazy video, really fun video about Patti LuPone called Obsessed Patti LuPone, because we are.
I mean, yeah.
And I really put my heart and soul into this video. It's a lot of fun. Check it out and share it. It's going viral, so check that out.
Do
We
your
love
thing.
Patti LuPone.
All right. Is that
Jane,
the news?
do you want to say anything about the news? I feel like I've just been doing a lot.
I feel like you are on, and I'm like, I need a cup of coffee. So we'll be right back with a very low energy interview of Beth Level.
I doubt it.
Out of my way. Find somebody else who gives a fig what you say. No discipline, someone offered. Last time I checked, you were not offered. You know who tells me stop? You know who tells me you don't have what it takes and you will never reach the top? You know who tells me stop? Nobody, nobody, no. No one tells me no. No one tells me no. No one tells me. No one tells me. No one tells me no. Nobody. You're beautiful. So beautiful.
This is the musical of a lifetime. Beautiful, the Grammy-winning Carole King musical on Broadway at the Stephen Sondheim Theater.
Or is it Elizabeth?
It's Lisbeth without the E.
What?
I don't know. My mother.
Do it again, because when you say it, it's like you don't want to say it.
Well, because it's Lisbeth Lynn Level, so my initials, my monogram was like, hey, oh. It's looking, oh. So yes, I think my mother was still feeling some kind of effects from the birth. We went, what do you want to name her? She went, I don't know, Elizabeth. Elizabeth Lynn. So it's Beth. Aren't you glad you asked?
I'm so glad I asked. It's Elizabeth. I'm
Elizabeth.
just Beth.
Okay.
But you know.
Really? No
Yeah.
Elizabeth?
Nah.
Okay.
Sorry.
Good for you.
Yeah, good for me. My mother couldn't deal with anything else. So wait, you're from the South,
I am. I'm from North Carolina.
but you don't sound Southern.
I was trained.
Love that answer.
I had a teacher that literally, I had a lilt. I didn't have a twang, even though I can turn it on like that. I would say things like, if I said 10 and not 10, or pin and not pen. So when I moved to New York back before Crazy for You, I think I actually overcompensated. So I was kind of talking like this to make sure that people knew I was not Southern. So I have no roots
You're driving
whatsoever.
a cab around.
Just, hey, yo, yeah.
Well, first of all, how's the show going?
Oh, it's great. It's so great. It's such a privilege to be a part of it. I sit there and watch these dancers and the storytellers, and it's an original Broadway show, an original idea, original music. The cast is phenomenal. We were sold out today. Yeah,
That's
it's very
fun.
exciting. It's really exciting.
And what a nice group of people.
Come on.
I mean,
It's really
you get to
fun
play
to go
Laura
to work.
Austin's mother,
I know.
and she's a pill, that one.
Yeah, she's so hard to get along with.
She's difficult.
Yeah,
A diva?
difficult, a diva, such attitude. She's the kindest person on the planet. So
Yeah. You told me before that she gave you a Mother's Day card.
there's a Mother's Day card. So
Can you play her mom?
I
That's
know.
so sweet.
Yes, it was very sweet. I have it on my mirror. So thank you, Laura.
I know you're watching, Laura. Hi, Laura. Oh my God. So we were talking about Crazy for You.
Yes, 1992.
Was that your first show?
It was my second
Your
show.
second
It was my
show.
first original show. I had 7 auditions for it.
7?
7.
Do they make you do
7
the same thing over and over
auditions.
again?
No, I was auditioning for the Polly part, and then they had me audition for the what was Michelle Parks? Irene.
Tess? Oh, Irene.
And then Tess really kind of wasn't
It was
a
you.
part.
They just made it for you.
I think they just went, bless her heart. That's Southern. Bless her heart. Just give her a little something. Just give her
Give
Tess.
her a moment. Let her have it.
Let her have
this much. Your first show was 42nd Street then.
42nd Street, yeah. I did the first national tour, and then the role of Anytime Annie became available. So 8 months later, I was making my Broadway
This is
debut.
the original 42nd Street.
Yes.
And then you
Did
were in the
rev-
revival.
How many people, honestly, how many people can say that? They're old enough to have been in an original show and a revival.
Not
Probably
in
a
the
lot.
same role. Okay,
Not in
just
the same
relax.
role, right.
No.
Can you imagine Anytime? Oh, God. It would be a different kind
It'd
of
be kind of
story.
like the shuffling off to Buffalo. It'd be
Yeah,
very different shuffling.
Like, look, jazzy.
So how many Broadway shows have you done now?
12.
That's amazing.
I know, thank you.
That's fantastic.
Thank you.
And you've got a Tony Award
I do.
and some nominations and other things. You
Yes,
know.
I'm very lucky. I'm
Can I
very
tell you my
lucky.
favorite part of watching you?
Yes.
Besides your gorgeous voice and your like impeccable comic timing, those to the side, obviously. We know that already. You are so fun to watch at a curtain call. You have yourself a party at a curtain
You
call.
know what? I will tell the young children when they come out and they think they want to be humble, and it's like, no, we want to see
No,
you
Corey Cott. You're talking
celebrate.
about Corey Cott, right?
No, I'm not. I haven't watched. No, but don't ever do that. It's such a celebration to me, and as an audience member, I want to celebrate you and thank you. So I come out, and someone told me one time, he said, "Why are you apologizing?" I said, "Oh no, I'm it's like, you take that curtain call." So now it's like, yes, yes, thank you. Somebody went, "You're so shy at curtain calls."
You're
It's
so
like, yes,
shy.
I am.
When did you learn this along your
Yeah, I
career
don't
path?
remember.
One of
It was
those
somewhere in the 90s. I just embraced my inner celebratory curtain call.
Now, one of my favorite things that we did together was when you were in Mamma Mia.
Oh,
We followed you. We did a road to Mamma Mia or something like that.
So
I don't know.
fun.
You had to wear that spandex. You had to dance.
In the spandex. In the spandex, I remember one shot where my first fitting in that white spandex, and literally it's spandex. There's no room. It's like one big Spanx. And then she went, "Oh, it's just not tight enough, is it?" And I was like, "Oh!" And then you do the number.
White
and
spandex just feels like a torture device.
Pretty white spandex, yeah. And you're tan, in Mamma Mia. You
They
live
spray
in
tan you?
Greece. You either spray tan or I self-tanned. It was
You
very
did?
exciting, yes. Ruined many a sheets.
Do you have like orange palms or?
And yes, and bras and sheets and underwear. It's like everything kind of stained Mamma Mia.
This is really like
Sound gross.
behind the scenes secrets that we don't really always find out at Live at 5.
There you
But I'm
go.
going to go to your questions because everyone's asking you questions, of course,
Aw.
because they're all fans. What are your fans called, Beth? The level heads?
They don't have a name. They're just called
Fans.
Thank
They're
you,
called
thank
Broadway
you, thank
smart
you.
people. Okay, got it.
Thank you.
They're all saying that they've met you and they love. Oh, but this is the most important question that you will
Okay.
get in your life. How's Paprika?
Paprika is so great. We just this morning, that's the fish
That's
I
the
have
fish that
that
she
Laura
has.
gave me for opening night. We just this morning, several of us purchased some more bamboo swirly things. So he is playing in that and quite happy. And I've learned that if I put
It's
the
a he.
mirror, it's a
I
he.
didn't know
It's
this.
a he.
Okay.
If I put my makeup mirror up to him several times during the show, he gets very excited and plays with it or fights with it because it's a beta. So we decided to name the fish in the mirror
Okay.
Tarragon. It's ultimate nemesis, Tarragon. And Paprika's like, "Whoa, I wanna kill." So that's what we do. That's easy, yeah. Because my dressing room's right off stage left, so everyone comes in and that's what
We
happens.
should all name ourselves in the mirror. I'm just
Is
saying,
there a
it's an
song
idea.
about that?
Maybe.
Name it the music, name it a mirror now. Thank you.
Bravo! Bravo!
Ladies and gentlemen,
Curtain
this
call.
is an exclusive performance. Yeah, let's have a party now at the curtain call. Joseph is asking if you're going to go to Oklahoma City for a fundraising concert.
Oh, maybe, yeah. Wow, how do you know that? I don't even know that.
It's
It's not
the
even in my
Levelheads. They love
calendar.
you.
Possibly. We're hoping. I'd love to go down there and do it. But we'll have to see what October, and I think it's October. So I hope so. I love going to Oklahoma. It's like,
Josh wants to know about the prom.
I do too. It's a show I did in Atlanta at the Alliance. Directed by
Great premise. Let's talk about the premise of this.
The premise is based on a true story about a girl in high school. She's a lesbian, and she wanted to go to her prom with her girlfriend. Somehow the school PTA, someone heard wind of it and canceled it. Well, we've taken that fact and, of course, musicalized it. And so I play one of 3 aging Broadway divas who really wants a bump in my career. So me and Brooks Ashmaskus and Chris Sieber and
Like the
Angie
3 funniest people on
Schwarr.
Broadway.
It's a terrible room to be in. We decide to bump up our career and go help this situation in Indiana. So we go out there and try to save her. You just can
Please
only
bring this to
imagine.
Broadway like yesterday.
You
This
can only
sounds
imagine.
amazing.
And of course, she saves us. It's beautiful, score by Matt Sklar and Chad Bagelin, and book by Bob Martin and Chad Bagelin. It's really good. So we'll wait and see. It's one of those just kind of wait and see things.
Wait and see.
Wait and
That
see.
sounds so fantastic.
Yeah.
And of course, you have a history with Bob Martin.
I have a little bit of a history
A
with
little bit of
Bob
a history, a
Martin, little drowsy chaperone. I feel
Such
part
great
Canadian.
memories from that.
Right.
Yeah, well, you suddenly turned Canadian.
I
But you can be
know.
Southern, Canadian, what, fish?
Fish,
Whatever you need.
tarragon. That's a good name, isn't it, though? Tarragon.
It sounds almost like terror, which I like.
Well, yeah. That's not a
Duh.
mistake.
That's not a mistake. Let's talk about your Tony.
Since it's Tony week.
Since it's Tony
It
week,
brings it just.
do you
makes me
remember that
feel so many
frantic
things.
pace right before
I
the
do.
Tonys?
Oh yeah.
And having to do 8 shows a week as well?
Exactly. And, you know, we were called that morning the Cast of Drowsy Chaperone because when you're nominated, you perform a number. And Casey had put together kind of a mashup of I don't
like a
want to
little
show
medley.
off. And since I really wasn't in a dance number, but he made sure we all had a cross
We had
so
Sutton
we
Foster
could
putting
wave.
her leg up for that. Yeah.
This is
Way
ridiculous,
up,
right?
way up.
And so we had to be at Radio City in full beat costume, full Beatrice
drag.
Stockwell at 7 a.m.
7? 7.
And so we did
I'm
that. We
shocked.
did the camera rehearsals for that, and then we had to get back on the bus. So glamorous. Get back on the bus, go back over to the marquee, get uncostumed.
So you had to be
tried
in
to take
costume
a nap.
and makeup for.
They filmed it just, I think, just in case, and they put it in the can just in case anything goes wrong or
I see.
anything. I don't know. I never asked questions. I just show up and sang. And
Just hit your
we
mark.
did that, just hit my mark and go. And then I tried to take a nap, which was ridiculous. But then we did a matinee that I really don't remember much about. I remember doing it, and then it just starts. You know, someone's throwing makeup on you and putting curlers in your hair, and you're getting in a dress, and someone's screaming over the mic to Beth, your car's here, you have to go, you have to go. I'm like, I can't. And I get there, and people walk me down the red carpet line, and then I'm in my beautiful Escada gown. Then I have to go back upstairs.
Take it all off.
Take it all off, get back into Beatrice Stockwell, do
It must
the
be
number.
crazy backstage
It's
at the
crazy.
Tonys.
It's thrilling. It is
Are there like
thrilling.
500 dressers back there losing their
I
minds?
don't remember, but yes.
It's just a blur.
It's just kind of a blur. A good blur, but a blur. And I remember
bad blurs and good blurs.
This is a good blur. I remember running down from after our number in my Beth clothes and waiting with the Wrangler, like trying to get to my seat because my category was in like 10 minutes.
Oh, and they have to have a camera on you.
So I remember sitting down going, oh my God. And then I don't remember the rest
Did you
of the
prep
night
a
at all.
speech?
I wrote down 4 things on a little piece of paper so I wouldn't forget if I won.
But you forgot stuff,
I did forget stuff.
like to thank
Thank
the
my
cast.
cast.
Yeah. Yeah, you know, little stuff.
Yeah. I
You can
get
do it now.
Thank you, cast.
I'm sure they're watching, all of them.
Thank you, cast of Drowsy Chaperone. That's what I would have said. But it would have been funnier in the moment. Like, not now.
would have been
not
funnier.
Now. Now it's just guilt. Curtain call. Oh, bam. Thank you.
All right, here's some questions from your level heads. I'm going to keep calling them
I
that.
like that.
Alec asks, any memorable onstage mishaps?
Constantly. Yes. Where'd you go? Constantly. Yes. I've been out with the wrong costume before. I
Fell
can't
on
think
your
of
face,
one.
you know.
I did fall on my face one time when I was doing Frau Blücher in Young Frankenstein.
You fell on your face, like seriously?
Seriously.
You had to make the set.
I don't know if you remember the set, but there was that staircase, and it was just when I had started, and I had a long gown, and I was running down the stairs and stepped on when you step on the long skirt, and I just climbed up the skirt, and I went, boom. It was beautiful, and Roger Bart had the best line. He was like, "Are you all right, Frau And I wish had done it longer because I would have given a snappy retort.
We'll get to
Whereas
that.
I just stood up and went, I'm fine. That's so funny. So now I wish I had a million lines I'm thinking of now, but at the moment I just fell on my face. I'm good.
No, not in
Yeah.
Bandstand though. Bandstand's okay. You're
Bandstand's
doing
good.
all right.
I
No,
just
no
stand.
mishaps
Yeah, I
yet.
don't
Just
have, there's
stand
no
there.
stairs.
There's no long gowns.
I bandstand.
Oh,
That's
we're
good.
really going for it
Yeah.
today. I see what's happening. Josh is asking, when's the last time you sang Stumble Along?
This morning. I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
Okay.
I sang it at a benefit in December.
Okay, you keep track of these things. I like that.
I do.
I love
Because
it.
I remember it was a holiday time and it was late at night. I'm thinking, whew, let's sing.
This question is odd, but I like it.
Okay.
Peyton asks, what are the best personality traits in your cast?
Best personality. Everyone is kind.
They are. It's a good
So
group.
kind. They come to work with a sense of humor and a sense of professionalism. And one of the biggest traits my cast is they have such a sense of generosity. So it's just lovely to come to work. It's
That's
such
not always the case.
team. It's such a team. Everyone is so proud of the show, and it's a generous, loving group, kind, talented people. You really can't ask for
Also,
much
when you're
more.
creating a new piece together, there's that
Ooh.
emotional investment in it.
Absolutely,
I think.
absolutely.
So you care about what everyone's doing. That's so
Completely.
nice.
Yeah.
Cameron is asking, what is your favorite thing in your dressing room? Now, I've been to your dressing room, and it is
It's
gorgeous. You just
full.
moved in.
I did. Well, I
Good
knew
for
it would be
you.
like the green room because it's the room downstairs where people can hang out in. So I have food and crackers and paprika.
And
So I would have to
tarragon.
say, and tarragon, his evil twin. I would have to say paprika's my favorite thing in the dressing room, and this couch with the blanket that I curl up on. It's really nice.
You have some offstage time. What are you doing back there?
Playing with paprika, twirling on my phone, and I have guests.
You do.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we have it all lined up now. You know, Kevin's here, Max's comes in here. At the end, there's
You're
6
entertaining.
people.
It's
I'm
little-
entertaining. I'm the host. I'm the bandstand host. That's why I'm on the first floor. Come.
Joanne is asking, do the 5 guys who play instruments take requests backstage?
Oh,
I never thought of that. Good question.
they will tonight. That's
Do you know Stumble Along? 5, 6, 7, go.
Yeah, no, they've never played. They have a tuning call about 15 minutes before half hour where they get together and just play, just to feel like they're a band. I should ask, maybe they could play a little something.
That's great. I'm going to ask you one more question because we got to go. We've got stuff to do. But this is a very important question.
Okay.
Alec is asking, have you met Corey's baby?
Yes.
You're
Yes.
so lucky.
Precious.
I can only assume you're the fairy godmother of this baby.
I have to be. Yes.
He has no choice.
Sweetest thing ever.
Thank you for coming back.
Oh my gosh.
We love you.
Thank
Come back
It's
anytime.
Beautiful. Thank you for having me. Thanks
we
for
will
your
see
questions.
you guys. Thank you guys. We'll see you guys tomorrow. Have a
Woohoo.
great night. Bye.
No, it's good.